Alright. Welcome one, welcome all to the glorious ball that is Warframe. We start again where we have left off. Just me and my no friends at the moment. And last time we were working on my steel path, or working towards my steel path, which I still do have a couple missions to get to here and there. Well, more than a couple. I at least have a couple on each planet, as we can see here. And depending upon how we do, we'll finish this, and then we should start on the Heart of Deimos today. I also do have a couple weapons that I need to, get upgraded. My friend was very generous in getting me the handle that I needed when it came to getting Bow Prime, so I now have a Bow Prime that I need to get upgraded here. And once we do that, I might look for a build and see what we've got. But for now, we're gonna run a little survival mission. Where's my weapon that there we are. Lovely Sendo Prime. And this is not the weapon that I need, or not weapon, but the frame that I need when it comes to running a survival mission. So if we're running a survival mission, depending upon which planet that I'm on, I think Sedna said it had a survival, or was it Eris that I only had one left? Whichever one that I only have one left, I'll do that first. Now, this is an infestation survival mission. Only have the one left here, so we'll do this real quick. However long the folks want to stay in this, we'll handle this little infestation mission real quick. And then after that, we'll keep progressing. And since it is a survival, this is why I brought Loki Prime, because I don't have all the fancier frames. So I just have my little one where we're just gonna chill here and do our thing, hang out. Ooh, they're giving me lovely energy. Hopefully everyone has had a beautiful and glorious day today. My day wasn't too bad. Took the day off from work, so I've just been relaxing. Hopefully you had a good weekend as well. My weekend consisted of I needed to go see my massage therapist, which I did. And then I went and played in a softball tournament yesterday. Did not end well for us, but I had a good time. The only thing that stunk about the softball tournament was having to drive those 2 hours. If I didn't have to drive those 2 hours to get there, it'd have been a little bit easier. And get you up out of here. Oh, I did not check which version of my Sendo is on. This seems like this has my other one, not my rapid fire one. But we shall find that out after this mission is finished. I'm just gonna follow my squad mates around here, see what we're doing. Maybe they lead me to some glorious places. Decoy, switch teleport. Radial disarm, but if they don't have weapons, doesn't matter. Yeah, this is the OG build that I have. Which, not that there's anything wrong with this one, just not my favorite. Okay, so we did have a rhino here. I was very confused. I was like, that looks like a rhino, it's stomping like a rhino. Didn't know if it was a rhino, but now that I know. And I can just walk around and do my thing, be invisible for most of the time. What the heck was that noise? I'm also very confused. What the heck is all of this noise? Whatever it is driving me nuts. I wonder if that's one of the people. Has to be, bro. Oh, it's him. Nah, brother, you gotta quiet down. I don't understand what it is every time I'm in like a Discord by myself. Like I'm always hearing people's in-game audio too. Like I don't mind hearing the in-game audio every now and again, but like I don't know what Buddy was doing. But I was not feeling that. Are we heading to extraction? Yes, we are. I'm coming. Okay. That was simple. Let's see another thing while or at least when I get back to the ship, I see where my parent sequence is. I'll see if I have everything to get that upgrade. And that is another mission down. Okay, so I have everything that I need for the next time their rank up comes, so that's good. And then I'm good with them. Excuse me. A stencil? What the man, I don't really want that damn stencil. I would like to know where this goes in the... I assume it goes in a dojo. Exilus mod adapter. I have everything I need for that. I need to figure out how I can boost my red veil. I'm still annoyed that they want an Orc and Catalyst, bro. Those are costly because I don't have that many of them. But did I finish? I finished my formal. Ready to build. Do I have another blueprint for an Orc and Catalyst? I don't think I do. Because it would have been right around here. Nope, I don't. So that should take care of Eris. Yep, I've mastered Eris, mastered Mars. I have 4 missions, it looks like, on Phobos. Another Arcwing mission, don't know what these 2 are. Spy mission, I can do this one. Since I am on the same frame to where this would be important. I'm not the best at spy missions because I don't move around the lightest, but like how I said, I have a frame who kind of specializes in it a little bit. Okay, we're gonna... Thanks, Captain. Like I never would have thought about that one. But I digress. What are you doing here? I probably should have brought a lighter stinking frame. Not frame, but a lighter melee weapon. But it's fine.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures.
I'm going. There's a cipher you can get from the clan research. What's the specific cipher for? Also, how you doing today? Dude.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Oh yeah, well I could, use them. I just never think about it. Because like the ciphers are fairly inexpensive. I just like to try and stay sharp, I guess, at least for me running around. On the way to my next one here.
Stay focused.
Hopefully you're doing well today. Had a good weekend and the first day back. Work, at least if you work on Mondays. I happen to have taken today off, so I'm in the clear there.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
These are my least favorite. Okay. Directly to the door. I'm lazy. Interesting how this one was easier than the one to open up the door.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
On to the next one. Basically all I'm doing at the moment is I'm trying to get towards my... Good to hear. I'm trying to get through my star chart, and then I'm also wanting to work on the Heart of Deimos, because I'm just getting back into Warframe, and then I streamed about a week ago now, and then one of the people who happened to tune in told me a lot about everything that's going on, a lot that I've missed, and pointed me in the right direction. So those are things that I'm working on at the moment.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms.
Because I played ages ago. Oh, I'm so smart. Love that for me. Played ages ago, but then, took some time away, and then there's so much new stuff that they've added into the game. And then they just had a dev stream recently to where they're adding even more stuff. Like there's a new update coming on the 10th, if I'm not mistaken. If I can stand in the right place, that'd be lovely. But yeah, there's a new update on the 10th. We're getting a new frame, more things. Which I haven't even looked into all the ins and outs, but I saw good things. So it's exciting. You don't look at updates? Wait for them to be added. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'm so smart. What am I doing? There we go. All finished.
Make extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
At this point. Did I really walk past the door? That's fun. So there is nothing wrong with playing it and winging it at the same time. It's all about the way everybody has fun and experiences the game. Yeah, I thought you were talking about different ciphers. So I have some, I just never end up using them. Like,
Stay focused. There's a
I don't know if it's like a thing with me, like where I just want to, you know, stay sharp about beating them instead of just using the ciphers that I have, but I have them. And then I can make a bunch of them because they don't cost much.
mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
The only thing is just having to like wait the minute for the cipher to get finished. Doo-doo. Which I probably should make more of them. The 100 craft takes a decent amount. You see, I don't think I have the 100 craft of them. That might be part of the thing. It's probably somewhere from within the dojo, but I don't even think anybody's active in my clan at this point anymore. Shade of like 1 or 2 people. I went and looked in the dojo the other day and I was like, damn, this looks the exact same as what I thought it was. Which I'm not complaining by any means. Just different. Where we go? Give me that. 36k. Oof. I don't even know if I have. Oh yeah, I have this, and I have 1,000,000 nanospores. Yeah, I'd burn through the ferrite pretty quickly, but I have 1,000,000 nanospores. But the only reason I have 1,000,000 nanospores is because of how much I play Helena, and you get those resources from there easy. Gotta love an Archwing mission that I don't feel like doing.
We don't have much time.
Also, is there a particular name you like to be called, my friend? We have mines here, the hell? That's annoying. I've never been the best Archwing flyer, so... Slow and steady wins the race with me. I'll be the first to tell you. I'm not that great at flying. Ow. So annoying. Hurtful. Chris, I gotcha. How long have you been playing? Oh, did I? Yep, fucked that up. How long have you been playing Hurtful? Bouncing around everything here. Love that. Keep going. A little over 2 years. Nice, nice.
Knocks are just ahead. Get ready.
Yeah, back to what I was referring to earlier, like when I was saying I haven't played in a long time. I have to protect it. The hell?
Take out its shields by destroying those orbiters.
Well, this thing has to go. So I've been playing till I get to destroy it. Cool. And then I have to destroy 2 more. Same thing. It's like I played a lot back, and I stopped. I think it was around 2017, 2018 for a little bit. I popped back in and looked at a couple of new updates for a short stint. But otherwise, I really, you know, haven't seriously gotten back into the game. Because like they added like the new war and all this other stuff, which is great stuff by any means, don't get me wrong. I just haven't gotten to it yet. The last thing that I did before I started back was I was on the prelude to the war. I popped in for 2 seconds and started on a bit of like the Fortuna stuff, which is one of the side quests, as you would know. But I never finished it. Okay. Finish that. Another survival and a defection. Well, yeah, I think I've already done the Jordis Presect. I did a mission yesterday off stream where I fought Jordis, and it had a big thing where you had to defeat the engines, if that's what you're referring to. And I had on the wrong Arcwing weapon. I had on the Grattler with no mods, and it only has 33 shots, so I literally was sitting there for like 10 minutes just shooting at the engines, going back and forth, running around, shooting at the engines again. I would miss that. And I was so annoyed because I was like, man, I really did not pick the right gun for this mission. But since I don't really do too many Arcwing missions, you know, I don't even have it in the sense of to know what weapons are good and what weapons aren't good. Oftentimes now I'm kind of just winging it since I'm so out of the game at this point. There's so many new things. So I'm always opening up the tips for anything from anyone. Because like all the stuff about like the Incarnon weapons and everything, like that is all new to me. You have a ribbon? You see, I don't even have... I have 3 ribbons. And I barely learned about the importance of ribbon from the same friend who was trying to get me back into it the last time. So I just barely know what ribbons are and their importance. Like, I don't even have like all these awesome ribbon mods that everyone has. So like when I look up most builds and stuff nowadays to like see if I would want to put a build on a gun or put a build on a frame, like they have like special ribbons and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I don't even have it. What am I supposed to do at this point? It was like me having to go back and like relearn Because I was like, what do ribbons do again? That's exactly how I was feeling. Same way of like old missions that I used to do. At least like some, you know, farms and stuff still work, but other ones don't. Excuse me. Critical chance, critical damage. You see, Kuva's a very important thing that I don't really have that much of either. And a lot of the Kuva missions that you have are higher end missions, and I don't know, have, you know, necessarily great weapons to do those Kuva missions. Because like even the sorties, like a good amount of sorties are like, oh, you are annoying. Start at, you know, 60 and then end up to 100. So I think it's like 120 or something like that, I forget. And like I might be able to do the first or the second sortie, but the later end sorties I won't necessarily be able to do because I don't have the weapons to stay up with it. Start to get more Kuva and Arcanes when I start doing the Steel Path Star Chart. Gotcha. So, in the right direction, from what I'm understanding from you. Which makes me feel a little better. I'll take that right there. Yep, because right now I would say I'm in the same place of I'm just winging it. But once I, you know, sharpen the tool when I get back, ooh, that's, take that. Hurt. If I would stop hitting my head on stuff, that'd be great. There we go. Okay. But it's always nice to know, at least for this game, they've been doing quests, Star Chart, progress. It's the right thing to do. But when you get to the Steel Path, take time doing Steel Path missions and focus more on Incarnate adapters. Because from my understanding is like doing the Incarnates is like the way to help level up your weapons or to get, you know, a better roll on your weapons, I assume. Because I'm trying to do the research and stuff. Because like I see that there's like an Incarnate version, or you can incarnate your weapon based upon the path. Because there are like certain weapons that I don't have that I was looking into. First people go for. Okay, gotcha. That all makes sense. I'll take my free mod while I'm here. Why not? Because hopefully I shouldn't have too many more missions to run to get there. But that's what essentially I've been doing for the past few days, is just running Star Chart missions. So I can clear out everything to try and get to Steel Path so I can work on Incarnate. Same thing as like when I got advised to do like the Heart of Deimos soon as well. So I can start getting access to certain mods and certain things from within the game to help me progress forward. I think this will be the last mission that I have to do for that, but I just finished Eris. I finished Mars and Earth the other day. Finished Mercury. I finished Jupiter. For some reason, you know, Venus likes to say that I'm not done, but I'm not seeing anywhere else on Venus that I have to do. Unless it has to deal with the fact that I haven't finished Fortuna stuff. But I haven't really touched the Kuva Fortress, as you can see. Besides this one spy mission, and can't see it's blocked, but this mission that was up here too. The survival. But yeah, right now I'm just going planet to planet. Trying to finish this stuff. This should be the last one I have to do here. But that's all in the plan for today, I suppose. Another day, another mission.
Have barricaded themselves in safe areas throughout this galleon. Escort the crew to the waiting escape ship. Don't be alarmed by the crew. Bring your defectors, rescued by Steel Meridian, but too broken to join their ranks. They've banded together in search of a more peaceful life. They call themselves Vor. I've located the first
Okay, as we progress forward here.
The Galleon's atmosphere has become toxic. It will kill the crew members with the plants. Their only hope is the med boosters, but you must keep it powered. The survivors can't reach the transport without them. You may use this console to send a signal that you want the survivors to hurry.
You see, this is where I get ever so slightly confused. Oh, that makes sense now. Oh, we have to go here. So they. So I have to stay and I have to protect them. Alrighty. This is how you know I haven't done this mission in. Y'all coming? Come on, yo. Or do I have to do multiple at the same time? Is that what's going on here? Or is this where I bring them to? Oh my goodness. Where did you fall down at, bro?
You've lost one. Keep crew members alive. Lose too many, and I'll be forced to abort the mission. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. A survivor has safely reached the ship.
My question is, how did you not make it? Now that I know that I have to stay with them here 24/7, virtually.
Survivor evacuated.
So I thought they would come with me, but I digress. Where's the power cell here? Alrighty, give me that power cell. How many of these do I have to save? Come on, come on. So it's like a survival and a spy mission. Not spy, whatever. The rescue. There we go. Survival and a rescue mission at the same time. Interesting. Alright, come on, friends. And I forgot to double check.
Let the
You see, now that I know, how the heck are you already almost dead? Doesn't make any sense, bro. You let me revive you? Okay. I'm getting you up, bro. I don't understand how y'all can't defend yourself. Jeez, you die in 2 seconds here. What's going on, man? It was like, no wonder that first one died. Now get to the ship. Come on, come on. Everybody follow in the line, one at a time. Let's move.
There are still survivors to be evacuated, but this operation is becoming increasingly risky. Have permission to seek extraction when you feel you can no longer protect the crew.
Okay.
Of defectors needs an escort.
Where the heck is extraction? Because I will be leaving immediately. So, a wild mission this was. So I have Volt Prime, however, Volt is not built. Dragon Nikana. And I have to make the regular Nikana and I have to have an Argon Crystal. Well, I'll do that later. So like I don't have a lot of stuff built. I know that for the future now. But yes, I do have Volt Prime. These are the extent of my thing. So Volt Prime, as we know, here at the bottom, I have Volt, Zephyr, Valbon, not built, not built, not built, Trinity Prime, Saren, even though they changed Saren's kit, so it doesn't do what it used to do anymore, but I had a Saren build, so I have to go and adjust that. Have Nyx, have to build Nyx, have to rebuild Nova Prime, gotta build my Necros Prime. Oh, I see. I gotcha. Haven't built my Mirage Prime. I believe I was told they changed Mag's kit, so I might have to rebuild Mag. I'm gonna leave my Loki Prime where it is, but Loki Prime's, built for stealth enough. I haven't even decided to look for a Limbo Prime build. Working on a Hydroid Prime build. Need to look up a Frost build. Have to rebuild Ember because I never really built her the first time, and her kit got changed. Same thing with Ash and Banshee. Kits got changed, gotta fix them. I think the next thing that I had was a survival mission. Phobos is done. Was I in Sedna? A defense. And a survival. We'll do the survival first, I suppose. When you level stuff, do you use like the traditional leveling places, or do you use different stuff, or just go mission to mission?
Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency
I was hoping that would open, but I digress. You go into Elite, Sanctuary, Onslaught, use Volt. Gotcha, gotcha. So the main thing that I've been using to like level up my stuff is, I think it's Eris on one of those missions. It's a defense mission, and then the Helena mission on Saturn, which Helena's another defense. Because you can always get squads to join that one, so I figured why not. Easy peasy. Only gonna be in here for 5 minutes anyways.
life support incoming.
Ooh. And then there are so many frames that I don't have at this point that I would like to have. Which makes me really want to get into just doing, you know, void relics so I can just try and see if I can put some primes together. And then they were like
I've delivered a life support
older ones that I want to have. So it's like I'm so close to an Oberon Prime. It does get you a whole bunch of Orkin cells. That is one thing I do enjoy about it. And then the only other thing that I was really doing is I was farming cryotic on Tikal so I could get that. And then what was that other mission for Telerium? I forget exactly what it's called. But I was farming a whole bunch of Telerium. So before I was just, you know, running my usual stuff until I finally figured it out. And I'm like, okay, now I have a direction that I can be pointed in.
support on the way.
Where is everyone else? Follow them around. So I can't tell if they're running.
Another life support capsule is now available.
I just haven't felt like buying the resource booster, honestly, but I definitely should. Because I have stuff that I could sell, you know, at least in terms of the Prime market. I just don't know, you know, what's there and what's not there anymore. Because I didn't have the most Primes like how everybody else had. I know there are a few things that people would want. So what made me farm the Telerium is I did need Telerium for something, and then also as a daily reward it let me choose between like a resource booster and like the drop chance, and then I chose the drop chance because it got me infinitely more. I think I earned like 20 Telerium in that day. I spent most of it and then got a whole bunch back right after. But that resource drop chance was amazing. And I didn't have that I didn't have my Necros at the time. Soldier Venka Prime. Ooh, wow. So I don't even think I have anything that's worthy. Or at least to cost me that much in terms of, or that could get me that much plat. I'd have to look at the market. I haven't looked at the prime market in ages.
The raid is off to a successful start.
To extraction.
Extraction is ready.
7.7. Say my boy is rich. At least richer than me, because I know you can burn some platinum fast. It's like, don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to catch up on some things that I know that I would want or that I wanted before. So like, I remember I was looking at the market yesterday trying to find a Boltor Prime because I liked Boltor before. And then, because right now I only have 82 plat. But I have a couple things that I could sell. You know, not a whole bunch. Like, I like this weapon, like my Orthos, I like this weapon a lot. I have a spare set of this. So they can stay and hang out if they would like to. I will be jettisoning myself. Yeah, like I don't even have. I'd have to look into like what ribbons got veiled and what ribbons didn't get veiled, because I don't. You know, with me, you know, barely having any ribbons. You see, what I can do 60 plat. It won't leave me with much, but I can still do the 60. Because, like, the next thing that I wanted was, let's see, that I was trying to build. Like, I have to get a whole bunch of stuff from Mesa Prime. I was working on getting a second Mirage set, but I wasn't quite there. That is also another reason why I wanted. I did hear that it has an Incarnon. And then I have like a couple of pieces for Nyx, but I don't know like how important she is. I know Valbon's been vaulted for a hot minute, which is why I'm trying to get that system of his, and I'm out of, you know, mods for him. I need one piece for my Valkyrie Prime, so I have to go find that too. And then like I have, where is it? Like I have a spare Ortho set. Alrighty, we'll see you back soon. The one thing I do wish is I wish it would tell me when the ad break was up. The Telos Boltor, welcome back. I have to. I don't even remember where the Telos Boltor is. I think. Where is it? Is it here? No, these are Secura Electa. I forget where the Telos Boltor is, but I think it's in somebody who doesn't like me. Yep. Yep, Arbiters of the Hexus, and they definitely don't like me. Which I'd have to figure out what the going rate for these, because I like all of these weapons. Because I'm with New Loka and Parent Sequence, yeah, they're not gonna give those to me. Like, even if I were to make the switch, the reason why I picked the New Loka mainly was I enjoyed the Ancient Spectres that they had. Also, I wanted the Sainty Magistar and the Sainty Tig. And now that I have both of them, I was like, I'm happy, but I would also, like the other Telos weapons. Let's see. What do they have? I don't remember. Gamma Core. Cyanoid. Not really hype about those. 30. Not terrible. But yeah, I'm almost gonna have to start going and farming for Prime stuff, dude. Because I don't even have, that many relics. I don't have too many relics. I have to build an arsenal, and like the 3 ribbons that I was referring to. Like, these are my three ribbon mods. I have this one, and this one here. So I have to figure out what these would even, go for, and I said get rid of them. And depending upon, I may keep this one, maybe. So because it has a roll on it, nobody would necessarily want it, I assume. But I do have a bow, so I could put it on there. Makes sense. And then at this point, I don't even know how to, re-roll, or I don't remember how, I should say. I don't remember how to re-roll ribbon mods. Yeah, so the only unrolled rivet I have is the Thibodeau here. I don't even think I have a Zenistar. At this point, I forget why they had me roll and update this one. I see. Makes sense, and then it costs 1200 Kuba. Cheapest bow ribbon is 220. Gotcha. And then since I don't really have any Kuva at the moment, that'd be an expensive purchase. $100 to $150. Ugh. Which, I mean, isn't bad for a person, you know, who doesn't have any plat, but if I had plat, then I'd be more understanding. And if I re-rolled it, I might want to keep it because I have a bow prime. And since, you know, I haven't even thought about, you know, actually putting a proper, you know, build on this or anything like that, I just started throwing stuff on there for the time being. I don't even have a bow build. But I could re-roll it into something better, I assume, is what you mean, and then level it up. So what was the next mission that I had to do? And then all these are subject to change anyways. I could roll it and get stats that make the price worth it. Ay. Love that. Okay, got that out the way. Makes sense. I was like, I'll probably re-roll it later. Ay. Why am I getting bots now? Love that. So 2 bots in 2 minutes is crazy. Okay, where was I going next? A defense mission. At least you bought it from them for the proper price. I say that's a W move to you. Because for me, like, even, you know, not knowing, you know, the prices of ribbons, I know ribbons are important. So, like, for me, it's all about, like, having to get myself back into where I was in terms of my knowledge. Because, like, a lot of stuff I just don't remember what I was doing at the time. Because, like, even that Zenith Star that I have, like, I don't even own a Zenith Star, which means I was probably talking with somebody. Yeah, I was probably talking with somebody at the time who, you know, helped me, you know, get the idea and the roll on this, because, like, now I have to figure out what I would do with this mod to get rid of it. But I have to look up the price, you know, look up, you know, what's the best, all this stuff. So I have to daily log weapon. If it's a daily log weapon, that means I'll probably get rid of it at some point in time. And then even more that the ribbon's probably not worth much anymore, which is tough, but you know, what can you do?
We must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
But if I don't mind, I could probably, you know, dump that ribbon just to get some plat. I haven't played. Be able to buy it from Cephalon Samaris. Do all the character skins need crafting? So I didn't put a skin on this. This is just stuff that I got from like different events and everything. So it's his base skin mixed with a little bit of like the color pack, and these come from, or at least like the sigils and everything comes from different, you know, like Tenno events and everything. But I don't have a fancy skin on him or anything. Also, welcome. How you doing today? Ah, shit. I fell. Careful, do you happen to know on what day the reward is? Because I'm curious if I've already passed it at this point, and if I need to go check with Samaris. But I don't really have any login status with Samaris like that. Which is something that I would need to check into. And ow. Where is this Jade Eximus even at? Oh, they're not paying any attention. And I fell again. Damn.
Extraction is ready. We
Yeah,
can handle more of the enemy.
works for me. We're all leaving in the one guy who's not paying any attention. Because I probably don't have it at this point in time anymore. Because if I don't remember, that means it's probably not there. It was gone. Let's check. Or check my profile to see if I already did it. Down we go to the bottom. Nope, I do not have it. Which means I need to get it. So, one here, done that. Volcar Wraith. Finish this. I don't have either one of you. I have the Broken Ore, never got the War. I remember I was trying to get that at a point in time, and I don't remember where I was supposed to get it from. Damn, there is so much that I haven't done. Fakor, heck, I remember I wanted this. Vasto Prime. Drops from the Stalker. Thibodeau Prime is a thing. I remember trying to go for that. Gotta get the whole Telos line. Finish that later. Okay. What was the... Okay, Sedna's done. Damn, I have not done a lot over here. I didn't realize I have not done that much over here. What do I want to do first? I'll start on the defense mission, I suppose. Because why not? So the couple of times the Stalker has come after me, they've dropped the Dread. A few weapons that don't show up in your profile. Oof. Even worse. So I'm even more in the dark than I was before. You know, the first time I played this mission, I wasn't paying any attention and I fried myself standing on top of that rail. I was so damn confused. I was like, why in the hell am I dying so damn much? But I also wasn't around like when Arcanes got introduced, so like most of the Arcanes in the game I did not get around to. So one of my followers was very generous and gave me some mods and stuff and a couple of Arcanes that I didn't have, and was like, hey, here you go. to help push me in the right direction. So that was very generous of them, and I was very happy. But everything, you know, I don't necessarily want handouts. Why are we fighting the stalker? Also, where is the stalker even at? Oh. Well, let's see what he dropped. I guess I didn't get anything because I didn't do anything.
Do you choose to leave now
That would be...
or continue fighting? That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go.
I gotcha. I will take a glance once I get back at the menu. Of course, I would press the wrong button. That was considered the drop? Is the damn Oracle cell? I'm so accustomed to getting the fucking Oracle cells. I didn't even think about that being the drop. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I was like, well, I can't fucking believe it. That is so funny. See, you're already in the prestige ranks and everything. Revenant Prime. See, I don't even have regular Revenant. Yep, I don't even have a Kava either. Jesus. There's so many different things. See, Bolto, I have to get that. I have to get the... I have to get so many different things. The Furious Prime, I don't even have these. I don't have that. I have the blueprint for it, but I don't have it. These two. I have to get both of these. The regular Lex and the Aklex. The Ak Magnus. Oof. This too. So many different things. I have to get the regular version of these first. I remember when I first started doing this and I was working on my profile, my friend had a whole spreadsheet of like weapons to keep track of what you do and don't have. Because there are so many different frames and different primes that I don't have. Including the regular stuff. Oof, I'm moving too fast. Excuse me. So you even got the Vandal weapon. I remember this. I think I deleted that. Prisma. I don't remember. See, I don't even think I have the Torrid. At least I didn't see it there. Haven't seen that weapon either. Fancy, fancy. Torrid's only good with Incarnon. I'm one piece away from the daggone Bratton Prime. So did most of these, did you like just level them and get rid of them? Like the ones you happen to have not used? Because like I see you barely use the Bratton Prime, you barely use the Voltor Prime. Barely use the Bronco. I've heard good. You said you keep them? You just haven't made builds for them? Gotcha. I've heard good things about the Bursting Prime too. I've heard it's a really good weapon. I just don't have it. Something I have to work to get to. Ah, Sendo. Boy, that takes me back. Or not Sendo, Cedo. Smart. I know I don't have that. They made a Prime version of this. Don't have that either. Also, when you say cheap, how much we're talking about here? I have to get regular chroma. I don't even have chroma. I have to go get the Saren systems to get regular chroma first. 10 plat? Ain't no fucking way. 10 plat for the whole set? That's crazy work. That's insane. They must have flooded the market with that fucker. Jesus. Ceranos Prime was another one that I wanted to get too, but I don't have the rest of the stuff. I think I strictly have the blueprint and like maybe one piece for it. I got a Prime Death Cube. I know I have the blueprint for this weapon and nothing else. And I assume a good portion of these weapons that I can see that I'm, glossing over. Like, I passed by all of these weapons. Like, I didn't remember seeing those weapons. It's just stuff that I haven't reached yet. I assume, anyways. And these were some of the weapons that you were referring to that aren't directly on my profile because I haven't, had access to them. Same thing with some of these here. Because, like, I don't even know who these code weapons are fairly new. Gotcha. Because I know there are a few frames on here that I haven't seen, but I've seen them, around just because when you play, people have the frames. So many weapons. They made an Equinox Prime? Well, damn. I think I have the blueprint for this weapon. Where else? I know I have Fang Prime, but I need to get a build for that. I have the blueprint for this. And I was looking for the parts, but I think they haven't unvaulted Fragor in a minute. I think I may have deleted these, which is sad. Because I went looking for them the other day and I could not find them. Like, it's crazy. Like, they've already made a Gara Prime and I haven't even done regular Gara yet. Like, I think I've gone through the quest. Same thing with Garuda. And Gauss. Like, I remember getting told when these quests came out and they already have primes. I am so far behind, bro. I don't even know if I have the Wraith weapon for this. Man. So much to see here. Grand Prime. A Prisma weapon. They've made this into a Wraith weapon? Oh, you have to craft them? Well, like, I have a couple of them, because, like, I know... Like, I don't even have this. And I haven't done that. I have the Volcar Wraith. I have the Twin Viper Wraiths. And I think that's about it. I might have one other Wraith weapon. But I have to go and have to craft the Wraiths, from what I'm understanding. Some you get from the Void Traders, some are from Invasions. Okay. Like Evonox, I remember when her Prime came out. Just barely was able to get the regular version of her. Where? Oh, this one is what you're referring to. I don't even know where I would get that weapon from. Or I'd have to look to see if it's available to me. They made her weapon a Prime already? Well, shit. Dojo research. I have to go look in my dojo then to see what we have and what we don't have. Because we're like in an alliance and everything, but I haven't looked at the clan energy lab. Let's see if I can remember where to find that fucker. Battle. Where? Let's hope I took the right way. No, I know what that is. KKK. I know there's an elevator around here somewhere. Where is it? Tenolab. You can. Okay, let's look. So it's not researched. Love that. Well, looks like I have to start pouring in different researches. So I've been told. So from what I've been advised, I do have a couple of friends that were funny enough for all of us getting back into the game at the same time. And some of them, you know, would like me to leave the clan that I'm currently in and then join their clan. Which I'm not, you know, opposed. That sucks though that we don't have all the research done. Cause it's like, what do y'all? Okay, so that's regular Ignis, the Ignis Wraith. No one did that research on this. What the fuck? Damn. Already did this. I remember doing that. Okay, that one's done. That one's done. Well, me realizing that they haven't done, you know, a lot of the research in this, I was like, I'm ever so slightly annoyed. Where else is the rest of it? Okay, I remember I had the face. Okay, so they did all of this. And they didn't do any of that. Here's Torrid. Well, I can buy the blueprint. The more you know, the more you know. So I need mutagen mass and nitane extracts. I need nitane extracts for a lot of stuff. That is a no. Well. Do I have all the stuff for this? Wait, I want to see what the stuff was. I do. I'll take that blueprint. Already did this. And I can't remember. Does this I guess I'd have to look at my profile to see what I have and haven't mastered throughout this. Because I know I probably haven't done most of this stuff. I remember grabbing this. Okay, so it does tell me. Okay, mastered that. I did not master this. Oh, this is where I get regular Wukong at? The more you know. Okay. Neza, don't have her. So they did this. Well, at least there's some stuff done. I'd have been a little more upset if everything wasn't done. Duplicate that. So I have even more weapons. But yeah, them not having all the research done is kind of trash, like how you said. And now it makes sense as to why my other friend was trying to poach me so bad. Because funny enough, like I have two separate friends who are trying to poach me into, you know, their clans. I was really hoping that I would be on top, even though it's not a physical one. Oh well. Because the one he just started, and he's wanting to do everything from the ground up. And then, funny enough, the other friend that asked is the old clan that he was in, and they offshooted. Even though they still talk to each other, which I didn't ask questions. Of course. Do. Okay. Gotcha. At the very least, that makes sense. At the very least, though, one of the friends said that they have all of the research done. So, I wouldn't mind joining them if they have all of the research done. And I could, you know, put into the research on this over here. I just don't feel like it. Because I do have a friend who's like you, who's, you know, in the prestige stages and everything. And it's like, man, what have you been doing all of this time? And you didn't, you know, finish the research or anything like that? Or we didn't do anything that whole entire time? Makes sense. I want it going. And this will also help me with mastering so many different things. Finished that, finished No, don't need you. I was asking about this. So I'll probably make that decision within the next few days here. And then now that I have all these new fancy blueprints again, because I have to go back and do all of the things, I'm gonna need lots of stuff. On a side note, do you know where I could get more Forma just besides, you know, doing, you know, the void and then getting the blueprints and everything? Ah, shit. I accidentally started that research. Oh well. This is inexpensive, so I don't mind contributing to this the one time. From the orbiter market? Is it like I just have to spend supplies sort of thing, or what's the situation there? Yeah, I figured. I was being hopeful. Because I know you can get the blueprints from doing the void stuff, which I do need. I just don't know, you know, what are the... Not the quick ad break. Well, I'll sit here, or at least I'll be... Okay. I wish it would leave a command in here. Like, you know, when the ad break is over. I guess I'll have to look at the bot. Oh, I only had one blueprint. I guess I gotta buy multiple. Back to the dojo. Buy a bunch of those while I'm in there. I think that was... Ooh, excuse me. So, Fielderon there, what do you have while I'm looking around? Injectors, I do need these as well. I also have a bunch of these too. How about 30, 40 of these? We'll see. Yeah, 35, that'll work. And over to the next one. Mutagen Mass. It's now all coming together and making sense. Been so long you forget a few things. I don't even think... Oh, I'll figure out when I need those. And the next one... I already bought these, did I not? If I haven't bought these, I'll go ahead and buy it now. Buy that now too. And this one while I'm at it. Damn, I'm gonna need more Tellurium eventually. You hate to see it. Oh, that's what the fuck that thing is? That makes so much more sense now. I was so confused as to what that thing was. I need this. And I need the Nikana for the other one. I know where I can get Argon crystals, so that's fine. See, Hurtful, you're bringing back all the memories now. Now I know, or at least it's some of it is coming back to me. Not all of it, but some of it is coming back to me. Bought the blueprint for that. KKK. Blueprint. Figure out the rest of that later. Oh, fancy Arcwing weapon. Well, I have to get the parts for that. I'll do that later. I wish I had remembered this the other day when I had a whole bunch of argon crystals that degraded because I couldn't remember what to do with him. I built the weapons that I had, and that was about it. The hell is this? And I actually have all of the stuff for it? No, I'm not gonna spend it on that. Start the research. I'm gonna replicate this one. Once I get back, I'm gonna build a whole bunch of these weapons here. So then by the next time, awaiting the funds. What do you mean? Fine. It's the last thing that comes out of me, though. I own this one, I own this one, I own that one. Already made that. I bought that. I can build that and make it more, you know. I'll come back for that. Alright, what is ready to build? Ah, I see. This is where, since it's been ages, once again, I forget these things. To you in a second here. Build all the weapons that I know that I can really quickly. And then I will come back and make me some mutagen mass and other things. But I have to do this while I'm thinking about it. Damn. I ran through so much fucking Forma. It hurts to see. That makes it even worse if they already had all those resources on hand and they weren't doing the research. But I digress. Also, can I really not build as much as I want? I have to build them one at a time. Because I feel like you should be able to make multiple blueprints of a certain thing at the same time. But that would be too easy. Because if I can do like 12 mutagen masks, I would like to be able to do 12 of them. Or if I can make all 35, I'd like to be able to make all, 35 versus, one at a time. Do invasions for them? Nah. I see. Damn. So we take the slow and steady approach until we can't. What was the next thing that I wanted to do? I finished the regular defense, now this mobile defense. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to fix while I was in here.
Saddle up.
This one. I might do some of that leveling for the rest of those guns off stream. Because I don't mind going back and forth on leveling missions, but not everybody would like to see that.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into them.
And I thank you for all the insight and everything that you've been providing and helping me with here. A synthesis target. Man, I'm not great at doing that.
Terminal spotted. Upload me, prepare to defend. We have got to find the terminal. And prepare. I'm in, Tenno.
Yep, I am not great at doing synthesis targets.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I got you. I won't be on tomorrow because most of the time, like, I stream in between when I'm like playing softball and stuff, which I'm not doing as much right now because it's winter. It doesn't bode well for the bats. But normally I play at least 3-4 days a week, and then I try and play Warframe or stream and such on the weekends. So, like, really? I thought that had dissipated by then. Oh well.
You are surrounded by Premier Marines.
Because come next week, I'll be playing on Monday. This is playoffs for Tuesday because this was a short league in this one, so I'll have my Tuesdays back soon. But I'll be playing again on Wednesday, so I won't be streaming on Wednesdays. Thursdays are a toss-up. Oh, the synthesis target. Let's see if I can try and get it. I'm not great at doing this by any means. Yeah, I'm aware. Come on, I'm trying. And I lost all my energy.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
You see, I don't remember it being like this. Oh my, will you get off of me?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
I fucked that up. Love that. Also, since when did these become a thing? And have the scanner ready. I know you have to scan the things, but why is it not working for me? Because I might just give up here on it in a second. Or it took me, what, 3 tries to get it? Okay. And now that it's siphoned all of my energy, that little bastard. But weekends for sure I'm usually pretty free. I don't know what your schedule looks like, but I'm always down to play. I'm always down.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Because once I want to, you know, finally get back into like where I used to be. I'm always laughing now because I'm like, man, I'm considered a newbie in the game at this point now. Even though back when there were like 20 and 30 masteries before Prestige came along. Ooh, piece of candy. I'll take that from you. That was not what I was looking for.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Works for me.
I'm in, Tenna. This will take a moment.
You stay away from me over there.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
But ideally I'm trying to work on Hydroid Prime build to where, you know, I can strip and he's constantly having or making it to where enemies, you know, are dropping orbs and everything. So I'm always consistently filled with energy so I can always be stealing
Still
armor from them and proccing them. It's crazy how much like all the builds and stuff now. What the hell? Like how many forma and stuff that they cost? Going. Because even like it's interesting like what my Soma Prime, like I remember when it was 4 forma back in years ago. And I was like 4.
but we did it. Mission
Ow, you bastard. got that mission finished, so that's a plus. Picked up a little star as an added bonus. Got a Cephalon target. All the missions work. Get up there.
I am picking up traces of prosecutor shield auras in your vicinity.
What? What do you mean by that?
Another job well executed.
Yeah, and I got more Cephalon standing. And the reason why I wanted more Cephalon standing, because there's a mod that I want, which you have to be at like 100,000 standing for him. So it's going to take me a minute to get there. Specifically, it's a mod for the build that I'm trying to do, if I'm remembering correctly. Fix that. What was I next one to do? What's this? Survival, spy mission, exterminate mission. I don't really have anybody who does great for exterminating besides like X-Count Lumber, but he's not even built like that. I forget what my Mag Prime build did. When you get Steel Path, you can go into Steel Path, Plains Vitalon, scan enemies. I don't have her. I remember starting the things for her, but I don't have her. But I hear great things about her, especially if I'm not mistaken, I think she's like the fastest frame in the game. Alright, now I have to figure out what they did to his kit.
There is a large platoon of Grineer recruits stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Well, I remember he used to be good for sure. I just remember it also being another synthesis target. Ooh. Let's hope whoever this is does not kill them. Because I remember that happened one time. Like, I got told that there was a synthesis target, and then 2 seconds later, they were yelling, "Oh no, what are you doing?" I was like, "I trusted you," sort of situation.
A prosecutor is approaching.
I'm coming. Where are you below me? The hell? I'm coming. I'm looking for the synthesis target, but I don't feel like pulling out the scanner.
Proven the prosecutors are not invincible. Stay focused.
Ooh,
There's a
yes.
heavy
Yep.
approaching.
They have Titania, and she's speeding through everything here.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
What even is this? Oh well. On I go. Oh, it's their dog. I see. You know, I was just in there getting cardio. I also did not realize how many credits that would fucking cost me. Between the blueprints and spinning all of them, I am down to 2 million credits. Or less than 2. I'll get it back, but still. Next thing that I need is a nice endo farm. Some meso fissure? I could, but no. I don't think I have any built relics for meso.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system.
Damn it.
Start by removing the coolant cells.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Well, we'll see if I find it.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location.
If I don't find it, I'm not worried about it.
Added risk.
I need to find myself some dinner here in a little bit. I'm getting a little snacky, a little peckish, if you will. Where the hell? Am I just supposed to jump across this? Am I missing something? I keep... Oh.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this
Like-
sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
Like, what the hell am I missing here?
Coolant cell extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
I don't really do it.
Destroy the fuel injectors.
That's a screen.
Blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a way to open it.
This whole time with this synthesis target has not showed up in the slightest. I feel like it should be able to be in here somewhere. I shouldn't have to always look for it with the thing, but I digress. Because we are out now. Where, oh where were you, synthesis target? It doesn't matter now. Because we are about to be at extraction.
Another job well executed.
I don't know if I have anything downstairs to eat or if I'm gonna have to grab myself something. Right. Spy mission, sabotage, survival. We'll do this sabotage real quick. Oh, this person's still here. Oh, well, they joined me. Sure, I thought they would have left. You know, this whole time, I did not realize that was you. You were just letting me just keep going. What the hell? I was I had one straight focus. That's hilarious. I was like, oh, it makes so much more sense now. I was like, oh, you're just hanging around. It's like, that guy is cool, but it was you the whole time.
Your target is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
I was just laughing my head off.
That's the reactor. Expose its core. Destroy it. Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
Also, I never ended up asking, was the audio fine? Was something too loud versus the other? Everything sounded all good? Ouch.
Another job well executed.
Because I cut up the game audio a little bit to make sure that the game can get heard some, and then I have like loose copyright free jazz playing in the background because I like listening to jazz music. But I didn't want anything to be overbearing by any means. That's a separate thing now? The fuck? Since when is that a separate thing? That is so interesting that they've now made that a separate thing with its own separate mods now.
All set. Service job records 97.
Huh. I have many questions, but it looks like I do not have focus rating, which is interesting. I don't have magnetic rush, and then I don't have, of course, the arcane mod to go with it, but I will apply what I have. Type in alert. That's annoying. So I didn't have anything in there in the first place. Interesting that they've streamlined that whole process, but yeah, I don't have prime pressure point either, but that's fine. I'll have to get it one day from the trader. Better be ready to spin the plat. We're gonna run that spy mission next. This lovely one right here.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
You'd think they'd clone something a little less ugly.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
For the Lotus.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their than let it get into our hands.
There it is. Right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Use caution. I am picking up traces of prosecutor shield auras in your vicinity.
I finally found the target.
See the synthesis. You are an efficient hunter.
You're near console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Good work. You have proven the prosecutors are not invincible.
Damn it.
Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
Yeah, I messed it up. This one's on me. I'm not gonna be able to make it there in time.
The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
Well, as they say, win some, you lose some. Terribly sorry. Jesus, you get across the map so fast with her. My word. I now understand what people mean by flying across the map. Because she just goes stupid fast. Damn it, you want me to go across like that? You're gonna make me go around? It's fun.
Another job well executed.
Also, does it allow you to have your cat and your Kubra at the same time? Is that what I was noticing? That you have your cat and your Kubra at the same time? Alrighty. Say good luck on your trade. Hopefully you get great things from it. So after I upgrade these, they go to that. The more you know. Then I have to build 4 field run for this. I need to get formal blueprints. Three formulas, 35 black. Fuck. Retires in 35 days. The winter bundles, the glyphs. I gotcha. Did your trade go well? Oh, multiple Kubros, gotcha. What's that last mission that I had for this? Survival mission. Nice, nice. So, have you just been, or do you like actively post on the? I assume what's the Warframe market, or do you put it in trade chat and then people just come and say things?
You must provide cover for a lone Xeno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
Have the website open and list stuff on the market. Oh, I gotcha.
Enemies will drop crucial life
What's fine? You can do your thing. I might have maybe another mission or two in me, and then I got to go find me something to eat here. So surprisingly, it lasted longer than I thought it would. Because like the same way I'm getting back into Warframe is the same way, I'm getting back into streaming. So learning how many hours, that I'm at least comfortable with going. Because I used to sit on stream and just, do whatever for like 6-10 hours, but I don't really do that anymore. I go for, a few hours. And then get off. Of course, I like playing Warframe because every time it's like I'm playing Warframe, I always meet nice, helpful people who just want to hang out, have a good time, and then enjoy playing the game that they enjoy playing, with other folks. So it's always a pleasant experience for me. I figured it would do that to me. Even though I will, mix up eventually. I was watching, since I had the day off, I ended up watching the stream for the Division 2. The new season's starting tomorrow. And I gotta play catch up. Because, like, I bought Division 2 when it first came out on the Xbox, and, I had all the DLC and stuff for it. But since it's not cross-progression, I have to start over on PC, which I was less than thrilled about. So I didn't end up buying the new stuff when it came out back in, I think back in March was when they first, dropped the new stuff. And then they dropped a new season in between, so I have to play all of that to catch up and then play the new season while it's active. Ooh, is that Endo? Yup, that's what I wanted. So I'll be playing some of that, not to mention that there's new, or at least the Battlefield season is going to. The hell is, oh, there's another one? Where? So I grabbed, oh, never mind, I already did that. I thought these were something separate. So I have to get caught up on the new Battlefield season. I've played some of it, but I'm grossly behind because I got Warframe at the same time. Ad break. That's Android, Necros, and Revenant.
Another life support capsule.
Just do these 5 and we'll get up out of here real quick. Nice and easy.
The operatives just made their first discovery.
And let's get up out of here.
Extraction is ready.
I was just grabbing some goodies real quick. Got all this endo, you know, just hanging around. I'm coming. I made it.
You got the big Kubro too.
Excellent work, General.
Okay, what else do we have? So Saris is finished. I'm getting further along than I thought I would. Hijack, excavation, a defense mission, and a sabotage. Let's double check here to see if my ad break went away. Okay, the lovely mid-roll should be finished. I will make this Crossfire Spy interesting. I'll make this sabotage mission my last mission. And then it'll be time for me to go get food.
Your target is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security.
Jesus, you're just flying. It makes so much sense now.
Looking for the mainframe. It's critical that you deliver the payload to that location.
So I couldn't keep up if I tried. I'm out here just running cardio at this point. It's like you already there.
Target found. Just that's it. Now get out of here.
I'm saying, why don't you beat me to extraction too? I just barely made it to extraction faster than you. Just barely.
Mission complete. Excellent work, General.
Well, ideally, I didn't think that mission was going to go as fast as it went, considering that was 1 minute and 14 seconds. I can do one more mission. I think, what was it, Saturn? I only had one more mission left, 2 missions left to do. Survival, and what was the other one? Hell no. I do not feel like doing an interception mission. We will do one last survival mission.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much-needed supplies. Make your presence known. Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. Sending auxiliary
Is that for me?
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies.
Interesting. So his shadow is now separate from him. Very interesting. It's very much like at the Morgano sort of situation.
Life support incoming.
Looking around for different stuff at this point. So I assume like his kit works relatively the same now, because instead of him just doing the physical, he sends the shadow itself. Ooh, the synthesis target. I'm coming.
Activating it will buy you more time.
I'm coming for that synthesis target. No need to worry. Ow, it took all my energy. Crap. Perfect. Also, now I'm at 4 out of 10 in terms of those, so that helps. And I think I get more stuff once I do, like, the mission target, I suppose, for him. Or at least that's how I think that's how that works. Because I was just scanning stuff beforehand. Once I get more standing, I think I'll be in a better spot. It all comes with time.
Life support capsule.
Because it said 4 out of 10 for the mission that I had anyways. I don't mind this Ash rework. It's a little different. But the concept is relatively the same. Because you press it, you see as many, and then you send out your shadow target at this point. So it all... So you found extraction? Okay. I'm coming. yeah, so this isn't not a bad rework. I'm interested to see once I get my hands on Oberon to see what the Oberon rework will be like. Because at least like me having Ember Prime, I see the rework. I just haven't, built it or anything, so I can see what the potential is. But I hear great things about Ember's rework. Like I've briefly got to use it.
The operative has just
The,
made their first
oh,
discovery.
that's their skulls and such.
When you are ready,
Get me up out of here.
mission complete. Excellent work, Tech.
Well, my friend, that would be my last mission here. And now it is time for me to go find me some food. I, of course, thank you for hanging out with me and all of the insight and great conversation that we've had this evening. I will try, I'd say either Wednesday or Thursday. It's probably the next time I'll try and stream. But we shall see. But I may stream tomorrow if it rains, because even though we're supposed to play our softball game tomorrow, I hear it's supposed to rain. If it's going to rain, then I'll be playing games tomorrow. So, all in all, it was a pleasure. And I will catch y'all on the next round.